Yo, today I'm going to be ranking each member of the Ataksuki in order of weakest to strongest, and I'm also going to try to inculde every member of the Ataksuki such as Sasuke and the rest of Team Hebi. First on the list, the weakest member of the Ataksuki has got to be Karen. She is a member of Team Taka and a ninja with great sensory abilities. The reason she is dead last is because she doesn't beat any person in a 1v1 that is ranked above her in this list. She may be useful with her sensory capabilities, however in a fight she is basically useless. Next, ranking above Karen, we have Zetsu, a member of the Ataksuki mainly used for the gathering of intel to assist the alliance. Zetsu does deserve more credit. After all, he is able to insanely buff characters like Kid Obito to the point of Obito being able to keep up with the 4th Hokage. White Zetsu has a white spore ability that was barely used and only used once in the 5-Kage Summit arc. Black Zetsu is seen as the main villain of the Naruto story. Next after Zetsu we have another member of Team Taka, that is Suigetsu. He has notable feats, however there is not much to talk about. He was strong enough that Sasuke would scout him and let him join the crew, however besides that he was just a throwaway character from Sasuke team. Next one on the list is Juzo, Itachi Uchiha, her first teammate and partner. Besides wrestling with a tailed beast just like Suigetsu, he doesn't have many feats and there isn't much to talk about. I don't think there needs to be a debate of who is stronger between Juzo and Suigetsu, as I see them as relative in strength and just side characters that don't accomplish much in the plot of Naruto. One of the more interesting characters on the list is Hidden, and I'm placing him right here. He is immortal and simply outsmarted by Shikamaru, however took a life of a Jonin from the Hidden Leaf reasonable quickly. Hidden also has an ability that allows him to double in power. With this ability he could probably beat the person just above him. Jugo, the final member of Team Taka who ranks just above Hidden, and like I mentioned, Hidden could probably beat Jugo with his ritual just that allows him to double in power. Of course, Jugo has a Keki Genkai which allows him to use Senjutsu, which helps amp Sasuke in the middle of the war arc. He is definitely on all the more underrated characters of the Ataksuki and definitely one that is low-balled a lot. Deidara, our next character, capsizes on his Keki Genkai known as Explosion Release, which is a combination of earth and lighting release. Deidara is very strong compared to the characters lower on the list. He was able to give Sasuke extremely hard time while Sasuke had advantage with lighting release. He is proven to be at least a gauge level treat. He was able to beat Gaara after the time escape in his own village and get away with it. Just like Jugo, he is severely low-balled and definitely deserves more credit. Next character is definitely a controversial pick, as he could most definitely beat some of the members of the Ataksuki above him that's on this list. He is by far the best puppet master and puppet user we see in all of Naruto. It is said that he took out an entire country or village with his puppets, and there is actually 200 plus of them. Without an antidote like what Sakura had when she fought him, you could definitely lose if you drop your guard against Sasori. Konan, one of the most strongest female characters in all of Naruto and Nagato's right-hand women. We see her in action against Obito, and also we see her take on multiple Leaf Jonin during the invasion of the Leaf. With preparation he was able to severely injure Obito and push him to use his ocular just to stop her. Obito also has a chance of dying during their fight, however I feel that is pushing it, and don't think that she is as strong or stronger than Obito himself. Orochimaru, a member of the Ataksuki and was a member for a short while, before being horribly disgraced by Itachi in their little skirmish. Itachi utterly destroyed him, however he isn't as strong as he was in the middle of the OG Naruto. He barely mastered Edo Tensei. Orochimaru is a character that deserves more credit, however isn't as strong as he would be once he left the Ataksuki and prior to the fight with the 3rd Hokage. Kakazu, a cage level treat who apparently fought the 1st Hokage and was able to get out of it alive, and that is a notable feat. Kakazu has access to all 5 of nature releases and is the other half of the immortal duo. He has 5 hearts and is able to use them in battle. They can be re-enter his body when he does die, which brings him back of life. He is one of my favorite characters in the Akatsuki. Next we have the man himself, Sasuke Uchiha, who has just gotten his MS just before joining the Akatsuki after the death of his brother Itachi Uchiha. Sasuke unfortunately doesn't yet know how to use his eyes to their fullest capabilities. He unfortunately doesn't have a lore of stamina, however with the help of his team was able to keep up with the Eight Tails and kill Hebi, who was directly compared to the Raikage, and later Sasuke goes on to fight him and afterwards Danzo. Kisame Hoshigaki, the member of the Ataksuki with the largest character reserves, described as a tailless tail beast. He was able to keep up with 6th Gate Might Guy and is an all-around insane character. He is able to defeat B, which is the same B that beat Sasuke and his team Taka. This isn't his strongest, however, because when he fuses with his blade his power level increases tremendously. Itachi is a character with insane capabilities and deserves an entire video explaining how strong he actually is. He has the Mangekyou Sharingan, and while ill keeps up with a Sasuke that had absorbed Orochimaru and also has a curse mark, he survived a massive attack such as Kirin where he reacts to it and uses his armored Suzu. Keep in mind that the speed of Kirin is the speed of lighting, which is insanely quick. Without his illness we see him wrestle with Naruto in KCM1 and kill Hebi himself. In his Suzu form he has a shield and sword that is able to reflect almost any attack. He has insane Genjutsu capabilities. These last 3 picks can be switched around depending on your opinions and which form you pick. However, second highest on the list has to be Pain. He fought and killed one of the greatest ninja in the Leaf Village, Master Jiraiya. He put the Leaf in a state of emergency where only Naruto could stop him. With the help of R of the 6 Paths, Tendo Pain was able to kill Kakashi and destroy the entire Leaf Village with one move due to his insane chakra reserves. Tobi or Obito was the true leader of their Ataksuki and made Nagato know that if he dare oppose him he would lose. Obito has the Kamui, one of the most insanely broken Mangekyou Sharingan ability ever, allow him to teleport and dodge almost any attack. Anyway, thanks for watching. You could tell me your opinions and ranking of the Ataksuki in the comments, and you could subscribe for more content like this.